Welcome on in to today's MLB pick video play for April 25th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to give our lean on where we feel the better value stands on the money line. The Tigers coming in as considerable dogs here today in Game 2, standing on the money line at plus 183. Detroit, this season, they're at 9-11 overall, 3-4 on the road. In comparison to the Pirates, who got off to a great start, but they have been regressing a little bit back more to where you'd expect this group potentially to be, especially what everyone was expecting out of the Pirates coming into the year. But right now, Pittsburgh at 12-10 overall and 5-4 on their home field. So this is going to be Game 2 of the doubleheader. So whatever happens in Game 1, of course, the records of these two teams respectively are going to change. But right now, that's where they currently stand. So the Tigers, in their last outing, coming up short at home against the Kansas City Royals, losing that one by a final of 5-8, and what was somewhat of a disappointing homestand there in their series against the Royals, splitting that 4-game series 2-2, especially with Detroit building some momentum coming off that 3-game sweep of the Baltimore Orioles at home in their prior series. So Detroit right now coming into this one here today, generally trending in a more positive direction. They've gone on to win 5 out of their last 7 games, albeit at home against some more manageable competition. On the year right now, the Tigers are at 18th in the league in runs scored, 14th in team earned run average. And today, Detroit going to be sending out 27-year-old lefty Matthew Boyd, who's really been quite impressive. He's sitting on a 1.4 ERA with just a .67 whip, and Boyd came through for us in his last outing, which was at home against the Baltimore Orioles. Boyd went 6 1/3 innings pitched, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks to 6 strikeouts. So Boyd, he's made 3 starts so far this year, going at least 6 innings in every outing, giving up less than 4 hits, and just 1 earned run in each outing. So some great stuff that we're seeing out of Boyd, at least early on in the year. And this is just a big positive for the Tigers. Boyd, throughout his career, hasn't necessarily posted the most impressive numbers by any means, but getting some positive contributions here in the starting rotation from Boyd is a really great sign for the Tigers. On the flip side of things, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they were swept in their last series, which came on the road against the Philadelphia Phillies, losing all 4 games in that series to really pull things back here to that 12-10 overall record. They went into that series against the Phillies standing 12-6. So the Pirates going to try to dust themselves off and get things back on track against Detroit. On the year right now, the Pirates 10th in the league in scoring compared to 19th in total team earned run average. Today, the Pirates going to be sending out 26-year-old righty James Taillon, who's also been pretty solid so far this year outside of his last outing, but still sitting on a 2.86 ERA with a .91 whip. But in his last outing, Taillon getting roughed up early and often on the road against the Philadelphia Phillies, going just 1 2/3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks to 3 strikeouts. So Taillon going to be trying to get things back going in the right direction. His first 3 starts of the year were very positive, albeit against maybe a little bit more manageable competition than what he faced in his last outing where he was roughed up against the Phillies. It'll be interesting to see today he comes back to his home field going against the Detroit Tigers offense that hasn't necessarily been overwhelming by any means this year. So we expect a competitive matchup, especially with Boyd taking the mound for the Tigers, and what he's been able to produce so far this year been very impressive. We're a little bit surprised here to see Detroit as such significant dogs here on the money line. So we feel like a pretty solid value bet in Game 2 of this doubleheader is going to be taking the Tigers at plus 183. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for stopping on in. Check out our NBA playoff pick of the day as well over at our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.